Oh. What? Oh. Hello. Hello. Are you there? Let me turn the music off for just a brief moment here. How's everyone doing? Probably only talking to the video on demand people right now. Though there are a lot of people waiting. So I promise, if you're one of the people that were waiting, I wasn't doing that in an attempt to like make you wait longer and get more viewers. No. I was having some technical difficulties. I had some issues getting all of my stuff to work. My thing needed an update, and my whole system was off because I'm maybe I'm recording a video on an Xbox 360. Yes, an Xbox 360. So that was throwing things off, but it looks like chat can see me now. So anyway, hey guys, how you doing? Today is where's the sun? Yeah, we'll make this a canon day. Oh no. Oh no! I can't record. Oh no. I've done this before. This is not a canon day. I can fix this. I'll do it in a second. I've done that before. Welcome. I literally left off where my last stream left off. I've been busy. I've been doing other stuff. If you haven't seen on the internet, let me get you this thumbnail. Tomorrow, 100 Nights Hardcore Minecraft is coming out. It's just going to be a dead drop, so I'm going to drop it at noon, kind of how I used to. We're not doing any premiere or anything like that. We're just dropping the video. It'll be there for you to watch. You know, premiere, I go back and forth on whether or not to do it. But tomorrow we are not premiering it. It's just going straight out. 100 Nights. Get your chance to see the beginning again. I know a lot of people would like to see the beginning of something, and you get your chance tomorrow. So, anyway, that's the news.
Money from a homeless man.
Good. Go get more. Go get more and give it to me. Look at this wall, by the way. Like I said, I have not been here. Let me get some rockets. I haven't really done anything in this world since I last played. I've been working on other stuff. I had to make 100 Nights. I really took my time with the storytelling on that one, so hopefully you see that in the actual video. But yeah, this is the wall. I wanted to give people some time to see it with their own eyes and kind of witness its majesty and take it all in. There definitely have been
hello, Luke.
Mostly people who like the wall. Most people see this and they go, "Oh my, that is amazing. You're incredible and I love you." And that's the correct response, because this is incredible. It is incredible. It's massive. It's a lot of cobblestone. It's a lot of moving of earth. It's a testament to what can be done in Minecraft. Okay? When I stand here, and you're not me. You're not me. I know how big this thing is, because I know how far away that giant tower to max height is. This is an incredible achievement of human engineering.
100 days console and nights.
Oh, 100 days nights. Well, it's 100 nights. It's not 100 days nights. That's coming out tomorrow. And console, I literally started recording today.
On its saluting face, saluting
I would
face,
show you the
face.
world, but it's kind of weird switching between a console and a PC. It doesn't exactly work as well as you might expect. So
highly political, very notable.
Highly? Is it highly political though? Is it highly political? Highly? I mean, maybe somewhat, maybe slightly political. Would I say highly political? No, big doubt on that one. Now, I have seen a couple of you in the chat saying, well, but the wall, it's ugly. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's too big. It hurts my eyes. You're allowed your opinion. Just know you're the minority. And the wall is beautiful. Okay? I don't need to explain my vision to you. I will, because I know Live stream ended. What do you mean? Stop trolling me! Are you trolling me? It died. Don't you troll me. Hold on. It didn't end. No, it's still
Hey, Luke.
going. Can you see me? Hello? I see what you mean, though. I see what you mean. Get this ad. I'm trying to see if my stream
nice
is
guy.
here.
Nickelodeon. Nether.
It didn't end? Don't listen to him? It died for a second. Okay. Refresh. Yeah, refresh. Well, I guess if the stream died, you wouldn't be able to hear me say refresh. Dude, this is what I'm saying. I've had so many technical difficulties today. Getting everything going and getting it all together. It's I did not want to see that. That'd be one more bad thing happening.
I'm rewatching 100 Drops, and after watching, I need to know how you feel about them. Also, your funny heart.
Oh, thank you, Cole. You know, I love 100 Drops. I watch them back sometimes too.
The homeless man ain't safe. Smile with horns. 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 Pregnant man. Taco skull. No speaking ramen. Pregnant man. Pregnant man. Pregnant man.
Pregnant man. Pregnant man. Pregnant man. Pregnant man. Hey, that's you know, that's a good use of money. Don't give that to charity. Give it to me. That's much better. Anyway, not that I need to explain my vision to you all, but this is not supposed to be like some ornate thing. This is supposed to be a homage, a tribute to the original wall. Go watch the original 100 Days. Look at my cobblestone wall. It's a tribute to that. It's a tribute to that. A big old cobblestone wall that keeps me safe. I mean, I've got beacon powers inside of it, so it's not really the wall keeping me safe at this point. But that keeps me safe, keeps the wilderness out. That's another theme of this project is if you look inside the wall, you will notice you will notice that it still needs some cleaning, of course, but everything's leveled. Everything's gonna be looking beautiful. It'll be all lit up.
Pay for the wall.
Make the mobs pay. I'm gonna build a wall, and the pillagers are gonna pay for it. But then if that's gonna look beautiful inside the wall, and then on the outside, I've built it in such a way where it's wilderness. I mean, you see maybe some area where I burned down some trees, but it's wilderness out here. This is the area in which, if I go, I might not come back. And, oh, what's this? Is there just random lava? Huh. And isn't that beautiful looking? I mean, look at that. Come on. You're walking through the forest and, what is this? Imagine you're a zombie. Imagine for a brief moment, you're a brainless zombie. And you see this. You can go pretty far out, too, and see it because it's so large. If you look, you're way back here. You can hardly even see the tower, but the wall comes through. Some people are concerned. They're concerned that it might mess with the skyline. And no, it won't. Because remember, you're so far out.
Make the wall a box to max
It's almost part of the skyline. A box to max height? Well, thank you, Stugs. I want to say, Stugs, I've thought about going to max height. It's right now at 100, which I thought was a notable number, a significant number, and it also just consequently looks good at 100. I not to say that a wall to max height wouldn't look good, but it would make... I mean, just the practicality of it, flying over that thing would be kind of incredible. You would waste a lot of rockets just exiting your land.
100 days video, no crafting, thoughts?
Well, that sounds terrible. I think no mining would be the first thing you would want to do, and then you could maybe do no crafting.
Have you considered doing a 100 days live video?
I have. I tried, but it was when I was really starting to get into live stream, and I died. I was very distracted. If you go back and watch that VOD, I was distracted. I was showing off, and truthfully, I was really just, hyping up 3,000 days, so I didn't really care too much. But I would love to do an actual, another shot at 100 days live. Give it a real go. That's something I want to do. But yeah, I just like standing on this thing and kind of looking out on my land. Now, what are we doing today? What am I doing today? Not today. This isn't canon. This day in particular. I'm going to try and see how hard this is to clean up. I don't know. I don't know what I'm in for cleaning up this edge. I hope it's not too bad, is all I'm saying. But that's what I'm going to try to do today. I'm going to try to see how it is cleaning up that edge, because that could potentially be sort of tough. I think I'm going to put the corner on here.
Double me, only 4 hours left of the wall.
Only 4 hours left. Ish. 4 hours-ish. I think there's going to be a lot more than you might expect of wall building. Because there will, once the wall's built, of course. This is literally, is this 32 chunks? 29, okay. 32 chunks, you can hardly even see the whole thing. It's crazy how large it is. And I know for a fact, because I've watched back these streams, when you're watching at home, you don't understand. And I know you may love me and may believe me when I tell you that this wall is huge. It's one of those things where you're going to want to, when 4,000 Days comes out, download the world, get this on your own computer, feel it for yourself.
Would you ever consider a
with
50
your own
deaths
eyes.
GTA 5 inches vid?
Maybe. I mean, maybe. Never say never. But like I was saying, man, this wall, it's huge. It is huge. I am describing your PP, Christian. I am. Please. Oh, jeez. I hope you're not like 10. If you're 10, I take that back. I forget sometimes. Anyway, now that we're done being weird, another brick in the wall. Yeah. Now I'm just awkwardly looking at chat, waiting for someone else to distract me from what I maybe just said. Christian, just please tell me you're like a grown man, because that makes it better. It does. And if you're not, get out of here. Like, as I said it, I thought, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, dude, this is crazy. I don't know what I'm going to do here. It kind of goes through the corner. FBI. Oh, no. No, don't clip me. No. Oh. Did I destroy the statue of myself? No, that's over here. That is going to... I'm going to unearth... I've never really liked...
Have my money, Mr. Notable.
Oh, thank you. I've never really liked... 28. He's 28, guys. His PP-'s huge. It's giant. It's a giant 28-year-old PP. Oh, great.
The FBI is at the door right now.
No FBI. Sorry, I'm innocent. It's a 28-year-old man. I can talk about his PP if I want. It's all good. It's all good. No, the statue is going to stay. I'm going to unearth it and finish it, though. So I've never liked all this stuff. All this, I mean, just look at it. It's got these torches all over it. Random snow. It's kind of ugly.
Will you ever change the tower block?
The tower block? I don't know, man. It's a lot of blocks. It's already emeralds. I mean, and do I choose emeralds because they're the nicest block in the game? No, I choose them because they're a pretty nice block that can still fairly, I don't want to call it easy, but fairly, with not too much personal suffering be obtained. I think it's a good medium, or it's a good block to build in, because while yes, emeralds can be farmed, I don't, and they're still pretty hard to obtain.
Did you see I show speeds PP?
I mean, anyway, this very long structure, has it's very nice. All right, guys. I have to actually get off here. Not get off, but I can't use my NVIDIA thing. So I gotta hide my screen real quick. And I can't show my face right now. I'm shirtless. My PP might come out. So I gotta.
Do you like my name? It's Saffron Baffron.
Now, is that your real name, Saffron Baffron? If that's your real name, high five your parents, because they gave you that is a name. Half of the issues with my setup today was one friggin' thing needed an update. And it says I have the latest driver. One thing needed an update, and you have the latest GeForce Game Ready driver, so it's not that. Let me restart my gaming computer.
Luke the Notable.
Notable. That's me. Yeah, so anyway, now my graphics drivers aren't working. I'm sorry. Can I get a camera up? I have cameras. No, not on this setup. I unplugged them. I don't know. I don't like leaving cameras plugged in when I'm just chilling. Call me a conspiracy theorist or whatever, but I don't. If they're not on, I unplug them. And right now let's see if this is Alt Z. Why is Alt Z not working? Oh my good. Oh, there it is. Okay, for whatever reason now it's working. Okay, we can actually record. Make the entire inside of the wall emerald? I mean, maybe eventually. I don't think you understand how many emeralds that would be. And, it's obviously possible. I've thought about doing stuff. No, I do have a dual computer setup for redundancy. It's kind of nice in times like this when I have technical issues on the gaming computer. I can... No, look at all these worlds. I can, I can pull it up. I can refresh my gaming computer without having to destroy the stream and all that. So, remember, 100 nights tomorrow. Please show up. Please show up. Let me show you this world. I thought it was gone. I thought this whole world was gone. I probably shouldn't show too much of this. But that'll be tomorrow. Good little video. I think I really, of all the spin-offs, I normally say that Super Flat is the one that I want to continue, but tell you the truth, man, 100 nights, it would be really cool to see 200 nights. Okay, this is canon. 3581. You're watching a canon day. It's canon. I'm not going to be doing any TNT duping because I kind of burned myself out on that. Not that I won't have to do more. I've just, like I said, I burned myself out. I did it too much. It was fun for a while, right? It was fun. It was a new skill. But it pretty quickly just became like grindy. And I kind of just not lost interest. Well, I lost interest. I just didn't want to do it anymore. I didn't want to do TNT mining. I had other things to do. 100 nights I had to put together. And I took a lot of time on it. I really did. So I'm hoping you see that in the video. That I took a lot of time and tried to take my time and make sure that all the commentary sounded good and there weren't any... There's always cringy jokes. There are. It's part of being funny or trying to be funny, I should say. part of trying to be funny is you aren't funny sometimes. So, you know, if you cringe at a joke, don't click off the video. It's more about trying. But I tried. I even deleted some. I watched it back a lot of times and thought, you know, I said this. Maybe I should say this. Blah blah blah. But anyway, that's coming out tomorrow. That's coming out tomorrow. No, this is 3581. I was not recording yesterday, so. All right. So this is where I should have beacon powers here. So this should reset to 16, all of them. Perfect. And right here, they should not, at least all of them, reset. Yeah, see, I'm just getting haste and regen and strength. So right here, this is where it all needs to be even. And it needs to be at 63. So I guess first things first, I can just walk down, break all this stuff. I've been putting this off as well too, because I don't know how labor intensive it's going to be. I don't know if this is going to be something that I really, really hate, or if it's going to actually not take that much time. So I've been putting it off, kind of, you know, just something to do on stream, a little bit of carving. Oh, I don't have beacon. I guess that's right, I didn't put beacons all the way. That's going to make things a little tougher, but I'm also kind of sick of digging beacon holes, you know? I've done so many of them. And I probably should... Yeah, whatever. Oh! Well. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna get out of this little cavern here. I should be a little more careful. Rip Chief. Yeah. You know, okay, whenever a horse gets a Halo name, that's kind of a designation of, like, this is one of my favorite horses, right? That's just kind of how I do it. And in Knights, you get another one. There's going to be another Halo reference horse. What value is this? We're at 230. Okay, I think I could have been a little cleaner about the blowing up on this side. I kind of missed. I maybe could have did one more machine, you know? But what's done is done. 230. Okay. I figured I'd have to come back and do a little carving. It's really only going to be bad around the mountainous regions. Otherwise, it shouldn't be too terrible. But yeah, I get another Halo reference horse. He was a good boy in 100 Nights. You'll see. I get him pretty early. He's very useful. I'd say horses are one of those things that once you're powerful in Minecraft, you don't really use them. But early game, they can be pretty awesome. Free transportation, you don't need food. That's one of the big things is, you know, if you need to go a long distance, the horse is the one that's carrying you there, so you save a lot of food. There we go. Why are you streaming at 720p? Because it always lags at 1080. I try from time to time to go up to 1080, and it always lags. I don't know if it's my settings or what. XSplit got an update today, and it is making me mad. That's why I took so long to start. XSplit updated, and then everything else needed an update. Graphics card, you know, it's like one thing. It's a cascade of updates, you know. Just a cascade of updates, slowing me down. Oh, jeez, okay. What will you do? That's a good question. This is a very good question. Who asked that? Eris wants to know, what will you do with the wall if you ever enlarge the beacons again? Enlarge my beacon array. And the answer to that is, I probably, the way I've built this wall, I probably won't have to enlarge the beacon array. Not ever again, right? Because Minecraft is infinite. I have a lot of life to live, and who's to say I fill it all. But the sheer amount of area that I've added with this wall is so tremendous that I probably would go thousands of days building before I ever get even remotely close to filling all this area. I mean, I've got area that I never built really anything in now that will be open to me, and then there's a huge rim around that where I could build more. So the answer is I don't have a plan per se. I don't know what I'll do, but I know for a fact that it will take a very long time. So whatever ends up happening won't be happening for, I would guess, a couple thousand days. A couple thousand days, which is a lot of time. All right, 2:30. This is kind of my plan, just to kind of go down, and on my way down, cut.
Missing you like crazy RN, can't wait to see you TN.
Same. Alright. This, I wish I had a beacon. This would go much faster with a beacon, but it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. I kind of imagined this would be way worse. It doesn't even really take that long, thanks to all the work I did with the, Oh! Okay, that's a little... Kind of just take that top layer off, run it back. What would you do if Warthog died? Dude, don't even, like, people ask me that all the time. He's fine. He's living in retirement in the peaceful village of L-Town. I don't think he would ever die. He's kind of on ice in a way. What would I do, though? Well, a monument would be in order. I wouldn't stop playing, right? I love Warthog.
Luke's mine, back off.
Please fight over me with money. That would be great. Please. That would be awesome. But anyway, I wouldn't stop playing if Warthog died, right? It's not that bad. Because like I said earlier, you know, when you get to a certain power level in Minecraft, you don't really need a horse. I fly everywhere. Though I did talk to a guy on Twitter the other day. What was his name? I can't remember his name. Shadow something? What was his name? I don't want to get it wrong, but I'm getting it wrong, aren't I? And he said something like, he never flies with an elytra. Never. And I thought, well, that's kind of that's kind of a fun concept for maybe at least to do like temporarily, like a fun little challenge. I might set myself. I don't know if I'll do it in 4,000 days. I have a lot of work to do and I need to fly for it, but it might be a fun challenge to be like, okay, for the next 100 days I'm not going to fly, and just see what my camp could use, right? Not to do it just to do it, like, oh, I'm not going to fly, but to do it to make my camp more accessible for anyone that doesn't like flying. Ooh, we got a little thunderstorm here. Let me finish this, I'll go to sleep. I don't want to get struck by lightning. Should probably eat too. Anytime you see someone die in hardcore, almost all the time it's because they were in a situation where they shouldn't have been. A lot of times they're live streaming. I noticed that. And they don't eat. They're distracted. They're just distracted. When I'm sitting here playing Minecraft, like by myself, focused, I'll never die. I straight up off stream. Now, I don't want to eat my words and die like that, but off stream, I don't imagine I die ever. Because I'm focused. I'm there. I'm in the moment. Nothing's distracting me. I'm not worrying about talking to chat. That sheared pretty good, by the way. We got a big section over here to do, but that cleaned up pretty simply. I did kind of do the smallest part of it, but that was really not that bad. All right, sleepy time. Have I ever played TF2? I have, a long time ago. But I think it's one of those games where people have been playing it for like 20 years. So if you're a new player,
Donkey.
Junkie! If you're a new player, it's not exactly, you know, the easiest game to get into. Junkie. All right, next day. I also have to go around and get this debris in the air. Not gonna be fun. I'm putting that off too. You know, I just kind of...
The disrespect. Luke is mine.
The disrespect. I think that's... The stuff in the air will be easier when I have beacons. That's why I've been putting it off. It's just a very large project. There's a lot of moving pieces. And, you know, it's something you got to just do one step at a time. And it'll be beautiful when it's all done. It really will. So I can't wait for y'all to see it. No beacon here. Ooh. I mean, I'm gonna have to put a beacon in anyway, right? Maybe I should go do one real quick. Here's the thing. You guys want to watch me dig a beacon? Or do you want to watch me dig the side of a mountain? You're gonna watch me dig either way. There's gonna be digging. The last maybe a couple 100 days really have been a lot of just like Minecraft digging. That's pretty much all I've been doing. And you know, in the final video, 4,000 days, I'm telling you, I will make this not painful to watch. I will make it visually appealing. I will make it... I will say funny things. I will hold your attention through the duration. Editing, my voice, everything like that. It has a magical way of turning mundane Minecraft stuff into something that can be enjoyed. But I'm not gonna lie. I feel it in the chat when I do this kind of stuff. It's a little hard to watch for some of you. It's not like my first 100 days in this. Well, the first 100 days of. Please keep fighting over me. It's not like my first 100 days in 4,000 days when I really was on here every time. I knew I was going to be streaming. I knew I was going to be new to streaming. You know, if you remember the first couple of streams, the first, like, I don't know, couple months of streams, really. I always had a plan of something cool and creative to do, and I would do it. And they were really great streams, man. I had a lot of people show out. The wall building, though, it's a lot of digging, right? That's all. And it's nothing personal. If you don't like watching digging, and I don't think many people do, then the stream is not exactly the most key or most top content, really. I'll be the first one to say it. I'm the one streaming this right now. But I hope it gives you a little insight into some of the things that must be done in Minecraft in order to create something truly amazing and notable. You know, it's a lot of this sometimes. Sometimes building something huge, a quote-unquote mega project, it takes a mega amount of time that most of the time as viewers we get to sort of skip a lot of the mundane mining. You know, Minecraft YouTube, I know it's a meme. People say, well, I did some mining off camera. That is how people do it. When you're watching me mine right now. When I show the wall construction in the actual 4,000 days video, there will be a lot of off-camera mining. I'm not going to show the 100 of hours of mining footage. I'm going to show the best, absolute best moments. And that's all I'm going to show. And that'll get me through. My only regret is not taking maybe better notes. I think I definitely wrote down whenever something super notable happened. But it's true. I mean, when you're doing stuff like this, some days it's literally just straight up, I mined. That's what I did. And I know it's a challenge and it's exciting because I can't wait to make this video and make this sort of thing fun to watch. Can't wait. Can't wait. I did the same thing with the Wither Skeleton Farm. It was like, I don't know, 200 days, dude, where I was building the Wither Skeleton Farm. It had to be done. I knew it. I knew it had to be done. I knew it was going to take a long time, and I don't regret it because I've used that thing so much. I mean, all the beacons that allowed my expansion, all of those beacons, bro, Wither Skeleton Farm. But if you watch the construction back in 3,000 days, it really is pretty painless. I kind of explain the farm as I'm going, and then once that's kind of done and explained, I pretty much just do it. And I don't gloss over 200 days. I don't go, okay, well, 200 days later, the farm is done. You still get the story. That's the storytelling element of it. It's a little easier when you've got just 100 days, right? Because then I think you don't normally, when you're playing for 100 days, you don't normally go, okay, well, it's day one, I'm going to do this really grindy project. Sometimes there's like one grindy project in a 100 days video. Most of the time, though, it's like, it's all new. It's adventure. It's fun. It's discovery. So there's definitely a difference to them all. I clipped you talking about Christian's pee-pee. I don't care. Put the whole thing on YouTube. I don't even care. But leave all the context. All right? Leave it all. Get a sensational title. You'll get 1 million views. That's all you got to do. You got to think sensational. Something... You got to think about a title, and maybe I'll even help you. What do you got me on video? What are you clipping together? I'll help you here. We'll get you some views. If I remember the interaction, Christian goes, I'm talking about my wall. Christian goes, you're describing my pee-pee, because I was saying that my wall is so big, so long. And then I said, just without thinking, I said, yeah, Christian, it is. You know, complimenting him. He's a fan. I'm trying to make him feel good. And then after saying that, I thought, oh man, And maybe I should have kept this thought in my head, right? Maybe that's where I went wrong. And I just blurted it in the microphone. But I said something like, oh man, I really hope Christian's not a freaking kid. Turns out he wasn't. He's a 28-year-old man. So it's all good. But you need a good title for that. I think you could get a couple trillion views with a sensational title. Whoop! That's all you're gonna say, Ink Punt, for $20? I mean, I'll take it, but thank you. Could you do 100 days of the game The Forest? Okay, so I've played The Forest. I hear pillagers. Why do I hear pillagers? I've played The Forest. It's fun. It's fun. I don't know, man. It's okay. It's okay. Let's see, they're up there. The crafting.
Wop.
Wow. The crafting in The Forest doesn't feel super creative, because I'm really just getting resources and then building prefab structures, right? If you've played The Forest, you know what I mean. You don't build your own log cabin. You gather logs until you have enough wood for what The Forest considers a log cabin, and then you build that exact log cabin. And you can kind of move it and, you know, that kind of thing. But it's not like Minecraft, where if I want to build a log cabin, I literally build my own custom log cabin.
Donkey.
Chunky. See, this would be nice if I had beacon powers. I would have zapped through this whole thing in no time. Oh, he's just going. How is he doing it this fast? He's just going. How much did I get done here? Pretty good. It looks nice when it's clean. That looks pretty good. Oh, we're gonna build a wall and make the pillagers pay for it. See, they spawned on the outside. See, it looks really clean. I think I should dig the beacon just for safety, and I'm gonna have to dig it anyway. I could use a little break. You can build your own house? Maybe. Why is the jonkies not coming through? Oh, and thanks for the first super chat ever.
Donkey.
Ever start. Thank you.
Donkey.
Junkie. Oh, it's the next day.
Donkey.
There it goes. We got the jonkies rolling through. Jonky chain.
Donkey.
Give me
Love
ideas
the wall
for a
and
title.
Can't wait for 4,000 days.
Give me a title. Let me know what you have first. What's the title you're going with? Maybe I'll build off your idea. Let me enhance it. But let's see what you got. What do you think? I'm not going to dig a beacon I said I would. I'm not going to dig one just yet because I have all this cobblestone in my inventory. And I would have to get rid of that, dig the beacon. It's a whole thing, so.
I need a donkey named Jonky.
Oh! Jonky, this is like the first time you've said something that wasn't jonky. I'm kind of stunned, actually. Normally you just come in here, say jonky, and then you don't elaborate. But okay, yeah, for sure. I'll write you down. I have a list that is ever growing. It's probably going to take me 2 days to get rid of to name all this stuff. But you're on the list. There at one point I don't have donkeys.
Jonky?
Oh jeez. I don't have donkeys. I don't know how hard that'll be to get. I feel like I might know a general area where I could maybe get a donkey. But I'll do my best to get a donkey named Jonky. I will do my best. Thank you for all your donations. Like I said, this person normally just he comes in here, he or she, I don't know. Donates some money, says Jonky. Never anything else. Never anything else. And then leaves.
How long do it take you to edit 1,000 clips?
Well, it do take me about a month. I try to put together... Starting is always the hardest, but once I'm going, I can do about 50 days in a workday. Pretty reliably. So it takes roughly 20 days. But if you think about it, that's 4 work weeks, right? Because there's only 5 days in a work week. And I'm not going to grind for 3 weeks straight. Then I'll burn myself out. It won't be as good. But yeah, and that's only the editing for the 1,000 days because the days are shorter, right? It's more condensed in the ones where it's 1,000 per video. The days are more condensed. I say less per day than I would in a normal 100 days. So it's a little faster. I can kind of, it's more condensed. I feel like I get into a flow when I do it, but it normally takes about a month, yeah. About a month. Sometimes a little longer because, you just want to make sure you get stuff looking good and perfect. When you get that video up there though, every time you want to watch it through to make sure it's nice and good and flows good, it takes an hour to 2 hours. When the video's done, it's like it's gonna take you 2 hours. You're watching a movie every time you proofread your video. You know what I mean? Whereas with a normal 100 days, even when the thing is totally and 100% complete, I can watch through it in, like with 100 Nights. I watched 100 Nights. It got 3 cuts. So it got the rough cut, which is basically like I've said everything I'm going to say. I've done the editing. I have all 100 Nights on the timeline. I render the video and I watch it. That almost never is what you see. I don't know if it ever has been, truly. Like the rough cut, the first cut. There's always something. There's always like a weird effect or like something I didn't catch in editing or like, I hold on a frame for like too long or whatever. Or I think, well, maybe I'll say this instead of that. That's the rough cut, and it's almost always I don't even want to say almost always. I would say always it gets changed in some way. Then there's the second cut, which is a little more refined. I take my time. I cut up the video a bit. Sometimes I say things differently. Sometimes I will, like in Nights. One of the things that in Nights that I had to spend a good amount of time changing was during the recording of the video, there were a couple times when I would say something like, That was a good day. But it's not a day, it's a night. So I redid all those lines. I made sure that anytime I said, you know, good day or today, anything that referenced a day, I redid that and instead would say tonight. So that, you know, that was one thing that, like, you know, you're gonna, it was almost like in editing, I would just say the line.
To quickly join World, hover on pick and click the play button.
What? What? Oh, I think I know what you're saying. Anyway, that was something I did for 100 Nights. In addition to cutting up stuff, changing up jokes, removing jokes. Sometimes I'll do a joke and in the moment it kind of feels good, right? It's like, ooh, that was a good one. And then you watch it back and in the context of the whole video or the flow, you're like, that one wasn't as good. So you might rephrase it or change it up a bit. I think 100 Nights went through 3 cuts. Open inventory. Okay. Yeah, 100 Nights went through 3 cuts, maybe 4. I normally like to have Tors watch the video, because then she's got a very good eye, and I trust her opinion on things like jokes and flow. And if I ever have a joke that I think is maybe a little bit risque, I always have her listen to it. You know, I say, hey, is this okay? Am I going to get away with this? Or are they going to cancel me for it? So she's very helpful for that. And she actually helped me with some lines on this one where, you know, I said something a certain way and she gave us great suggestion of, well, you know, that was good, but maybe try saying it this way. And then I said it that way and it worked so much better. So, what I'm saying, my point, how I even got on this is that process takes so much longer when you've got 1,000 days in your video. Because now every time you want to watch this video to make sure it's perfect, you got to spend 2 hours sitting there. And you know, if you're working 8 hours a day, you've just destroyed a quarter of the workday just sitting there watching the video. It almost feels like I feel lazy sometimes when I'm doing that, because I go from working really hard to kind of just sitting around not doing nothing. It's obviously good for the video, but it's also very necessary, right? When you have a big video come out, you want to make sure that everything's good. There's no weird spots, no weird sections, no weird audio things. It feels real bad when you work like a whole month on a video and then something's wrong in it, you know? I don't like that feeling. My title is named Luke TheNotable out of context. Put a horribly in there. How about that? Put a horribly, or just go on get an online thesaurus, because I don't really like horribly as a word, as an adjective. Look on a thesaurus, get a different word that means horribly. And I think just put that in there, all caps. You'll get some clicks. You'll get some clicks. How much stone have you mined so far? Well, 4. Oh, wow. Okay. 404. Almost. I mined too much. 40 stone ago, I would have had 4444444. Oof. That would have been kind of cool to screenshot. So almost 500,000. Terribly? I don't know if I like terribly. Tremendously. I don't know if I like that either. atrociously out of context. I'm just glad the dude was 28. That's all I gotta say about the whole situation. I'm just glad the dude was 28. Because it was all good. Suspiciously.
Where are you going to post Tor's 100 days? Does she have her own channel? Love you. Keep up the great work.
Oh, thanks, Phoenix. Tor's 100 days, if you guys don't know, is this? Yeah. Tor's is working on her own 100 days. Yeah. Solo. Little solo project. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see it. It is going to be, when it is posted, whenever that may be, it'll be posted on my channel. She doesn't have a channel. She doesn't really plan on making a channel. So it just makes the most sense to put it on the channel that is already here.
Rather scandalous, risky?
Risky? Scandalous? Scandalous? Ooh, that might be getting a little too far. I like the feeling, though. It's clickbaity. It's a little clickbaity. I like that energy. That energy gets you views. It does. That energy will get you some views. Though I'll say, nothing will ever top Luke the Notable says the N-word. That whoever got on that first, I remember when that all happened. I said, title it Luke the Notable says the N-word. You'll get 1 million views. I don't think he's quite at 1 million views yet, but he's definitely in the hundreds of thousands. Nothing will top that. I should probably not be doing this. Because, like, if I fall, am I going to die? Yeah, probably not. But how much more? I'm very close. Yeah, I'm just finishing. I'm very close. When do you think 4,000 Days will come out? I am hoping to have it out around Christmas time. About a year turnaround. That's what I'm hoping. I know I'm only on day 3,600, but when I really choose to grind this, I can easily, easily is a weird word to use for that. But I can pretty consistently get about 20 Minecraft days a day. I could do that 5 days a week for a month. And if you do that 5 days a week for a month, 20 Minecraft days, you're going to get 100 days per week. And look at the day counter right now. In 1 month, I could get all the days I need to be all the way at the end of 3,000 or 4,000 days. So, and that's kind of how I did it last time. I sort of slowly did a bunch of stuff. I do other content. I had a baby this year. Well, I didn't have the baby, but you know, new kiddo. So I wasn't exactly working full steam ahead, but you know, he's getting bigger and all that. So I think maybe September will be more like a full steam ahead mentality. You know, get it done, get it smashed, get the days done, and then I'll probably, and I might, and a lot of times I do it alongside something, so I won't play 100%. I'll do like 4 days of the week I'll be playing 4,000 days, and then one of the days of the week I'll play, or 2 if I'm feeling inspired, I'll do another spin-off. Did I tell you guys I started... Is this done? I started 360. I think that's it. Did I do it? I think I did it. Yeah, there's one block. Oh. That didn't take that long. What was that, 3 days? 3 days to get that kind of cleared. Now it's sheer and I could put the cobblestone in. I should do this side too. Though I wouldn't want it to get messed up. You know what I mean? This is also, a lot of it is already done. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. Oops. You inspired me to finally start a hardcore world. Well, I'm glad I inspired you. I'm glad I inspired you. That's why I do this. To be inspiring. He's on 1.20? I don't know. I'm on 1.20.1, good sir. .20.1. Thank you very much. Have you guys heard of this this craziness with the villager trades? I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter. I kind of gave my opinion. I didn't kind of give my opinion. I gave my opinion. And I don't know if you guys have heard about this villager trade stuff. Hey, if you guys want the content farm, get your screen recorders. Just record me.
Does this stream get a shout out in the 4,000 video?
I mean, there's a lot of streams. I don't know how I'm going to handle a lot of that live stuff yet. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, get your screen recorders ready. Just record me, man. Record me saying this stuff. I'm sure you'll get some views. Luke TheNotable's opinion on new villager trades. I'll start in about 30 seconds. Is it here? I'm trying to find where my beacon powers stop. I think it's right here. Yeah, this is the corner. Yeah?
I had a date yesterday and it went really well, smiley face.
Oh, nice. What brand of chloroform did you buy? Anyway, get your screen recorders. I'm going to start with my opinion. So, if you haven't, this is free views for anyone recording this. Just put it on the internet. Someone will watch it. Get that watch time. Become a partner. I don't care. I'll let you piggyback off my opinion. If you haven't heard, Minecraft is doing some experimenting with villager trades. The long and short of it is villager trades in regards to librarians. And librarian books are going to be harder to get. I don't have the chart in front of me. but I believe some of the best enchantments in the game are going to be much harder to get. You're going to have to go to a specific biome, in order to get books like Mending, Fortune, that sort of thing. You can't just sit back and reset a villager over and over to get your Mending books
Luke,
anymore.
please name a tool. Brian Ty very much.
Oh, Brian? For $2, Brian? I love you, Brian, but for $2, my tools are sacred. Thank you for your donation, but I respectfully decline. My tools are sacred, bro. My tools. I have Diamond Chauvelet. It's French. And Tim, too, of course. Shelly. And the Big Boy Battle Axe. They're already named. But thank you, Brian. I appreciate your donation. I don't mean to poo on your parade. Anyway, back to the opinion of villager trades. Some people don't really like this. You know, they want their villager trades to stay how they are. They want villager trades to... And it's mostly librarians is what people are mad about. They don't want to have to go to specific biomes like a swamp town, which doesn't exist, to get a mending book. They find that a little too tedious. And I don't really agree. And maybe I'm coming from a point of extreme privilege having a Minecraft world like I do, right? I already have, and I can fly about 1,000 blocks across my land. Oh, just gonna fly about 1,000 blocks across my emerald-encrusted land. My privileged land to show you all of my librarians. I have pretty much, I don't know if I have every book available to buy, but I can pretty much get every book I want. I've got my multi-shot mending librarian. He's got mending. And I got this guy by just refreshing him. I would destroy a lectern, place a lectern, destroy a lectern, place a lectern, until I got one that sold mending. I think this one I actually wanted multi-shot for an achievement, and then he just happened to have mending. Kind of got lucky there. But the point is, with this new experiment, you might not be able to do this anymore. If I wanted mending, I would have to get a villager in a swamp, right? That is the whole new idea.
Have you ever been interviewed about your Minecraft success?
I mean, I'm kind of being interviewed right now. Back when 2,000 Days came out, I did some questions.
Luke, is it okay if you make an animal named Brian?
An animal named Brian? Brian, again, not to be, I don't mean to be rude here. I'm being fair. Brian, we do a thing here. You want to name an animal, you can name whatever you want on my compound, as long as it's not in the tower. That goes for golems, villagers, you know, pretty much anything you want. Pandas, for $20. You sent, Brian, I've already seen you donate 4. You send me another 16, I'll get you whatever you want named. That's a notable promise. But I'm just being fair. It is, the going rate's $20. I said that one day on stream. Someone wanted to name something. I don't even remember what it was. And I said, well, yeah, $20. And now it's a thing. I don't want to know how much money I've made naming animals in Minecraft. They're basically NFTs, really, at this point. All right. This looks pretty clean already. But anyway, you might have to cut up. Oh, geez, here it comes. Here it comes. Now, see, this is what happens. I mention it. And everyone's like, okay, I'm going to get my animal in. Someone paid for Brian the Bunny. Look at that. And Janie, your message was too fast. I didn't read it. Hold on. Oh, we're trying to make content. I have a
diamond sword in your world called Yanni the Juggernaut and put it by my cat.
A diamond sword. Yanni the Juggernaut and put it by my cat. Janie, that's a
Can you name the spyglass? Optifine 2 inches.
Oh God. I can name spyglasses? This content someone's making is about to have some cuts in it.
Brian the Bunny.
All right, we have Brian the Bunny. Brian, keep your money. Someone is out here doing the Lord's work. I don't have bunnies. But you know what? Maybe I'll go get one. I think I know where I could maybe get a bunny. I think I know where I could get a bunny. I don't know where I'll put him. But I think I could get a bunny. Janie, you want a diamond sword in the world called Janie the Juggernaut and put it by the cat. I mean, that's possible. I have plenty of diamonds. Here's the thing, Janie. I will write it down. Janie the Juggernaut. Diamond sword. By cat. Because I know you have a cat named Janie. You've got the year membership. I want to show some love. And it's a cool idea. Wait, though. I won't do it right now. I'm going to do that. Once the wall is done, I think the next project is I have to move these animals. And it's part of the reason I haven't been naming new ones, new dogs and cats, is because look at this. Look at this. It's getting to be a problem. The local municipality is going to come out and give me a fine for all these dogs and cats just strewn about my land. I have a giant list. It's right here. This is the paper. I have a giant list of names. A lot of them are dogs and cats. It's a fan favorite. And I am going to just... I'll do it, Janie. I like your idea. They're not all going to get an individual house, but I'm going to do something. I'm still brainstorming. And, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But, yeah, I think somewhere in this area is where they'll all end up living because they're already kind of there. I'll build a little village. Build a little village for them. Also keeps them away from my spawn, I don't think they all load all the time, but you never know. Anyway, I can always just build a new mega ultra supercomputer. Okay, after being distracted, I can talk about my Minecraft opinion here on the villager trades. My opinion on the villager trades, and it's a bit of a based take, is that I would kind of like if that is how the Minecraft trades worked. I'm fine with it. If Minecraft decides you need to go, ooh, this is going to be tough. I kind of cut it very, very close to this wall. If Minecraft decides that we need to go get a swamp villager in order to get mending, I kind of like the idea. It makes getting those enchantments much harder. It makes exploring the game part of the story of how you become a super powerful being. It doesn't, and some people say, well, it doesn't affect me, and that's why I have that opinion. That's very true. That's very, very true. I already have every villager under the sun that can make an enchantment. It's not going to affect me on this world. But it will in any other worlds that I play. If I want to get super, super powerful, guess what? I've got to build bridges. I've got to do nether highways. I've got to do all that stuff. And that's not a bad thing, I don't think. Yeah?
Make an armada of dogs to fight the warden.
I bet you a dog army would do decently against the warden. I bet you...
Wall of cats to deter the creepers.
Wall of cats. Can we test this real quick? I think... Oh, here we go. I generally have a world or two that is like just a creative world for doing whatever. This is also it's a canon day. I'm recording. I don't care. Sometimes it's nice when it's like you're watching me play 4,000 days and then I'm like, and now I'm in creative, testing out some stupid idea. How many dogs we talking? Again, I'm going to see. Warden and wolf. Do they come out? No, they don't come out tamed. And they're mine, right? They'll follow me? It's not really a dog army unless you've got like 20.
Remember,
So,
Dunno and Yanni are named after me and my husband. Oh, by the way, I did go back and watch to check what you said, and you have never bred them. Open mouth smile.
I've never bred them, huh? I should! Shouldn't I? Yeah, that whole island of the named dogs it's getting bad. It's getting bad. I'm just in the middle of a mega project, so I'm not really it's like I don't really have a good spot for it right now. Once the wall is done, I will. So I'm kind of just in the middle of that. This looks like enough dogs. There's a couple more. We're gonna lose some. I'm telling you right now, if you're a dog lover, we're gonna lose some. I'll just throw on some netherite. And game mode survival. Get them, dogs. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Okay, he goes right for me. And the dogs don't even really do anything. Get him, dogs! Dogs! Oh, this is not gonna go good. I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay. Game mode. Creative. This is the world I took a picture for. I did some work for 100 Nights here. I took the picture for my beacon video. You can see it was kind of a facade. I don't even know where I was. Oh well. I think there's a way to do that. It did go swimmingly, didn't it? The dogs weren't fast enough.
That island, it's a catastrophe, lol.
But here, let me try this. Yeah, the island is a catastrophe.
Do you know what you're gonna build for all the animals on that island? Like a hotel or something?
You know, I don't know yet. I want it. A hotel sounds like a bad idea because animals are kind of easy to move, but not super easy to move. I'm thinking more like a village is what I'm gonna do. Just an area where they can all be. That's just not. Because it's like right now, they're just all on like a flat island with kind of nothing there. So I just want to build something a little more homey, right? I don't want them. It feels weird having all these these fan dogs and cats just sitting on a random, what seems like a random island, you know. So I want to build something a little more substantial. That's all. It's not going to be crazy, right? I'm not going to build a... But we'll see. Maybe, you know, I got to get the wall done first, right? That's what's holding me back so far, is the wall. Okay. Come here, dogs. Okay. Oops. Wolves. Does anyone call them wolves, dude? They're dogs. Video of you being insanely out of context is out. Let me look this up real quick. Let me look this up. See how you did. Insanely out of context. Luke TheNotable. Insanely. You go today? Is that how it works?
Video of you being insanely out of context is out.
There it is. Huge. It's huge. It is huge. I am describing your PP.
Use a
Christian.
recovery compass.
It's huge. That's pretty good. It is huge. I am describing your... No, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. Great job on that video. This is my new plan. I'm gonna grab a shield. Gonna grab just some golden apples. Just some regular old golden apples. And I'm gonna see if I can tank the ward. Oh, hold on. Take one of these. It doesn't seem to aggro off the dogs. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Oh, jeez. Yeah, get him! That won't block. That's fine. Get him! Oh, no! Well. I tried. I did not imagine my shield. I wasn't able to block. When you get hit hard enough, it doesn't let you keep blocking. Oh, there's the wolves are going after it though. Oh, he's just whacking them. Let's see who wins here. Oh, jeez, he's just whacking them. Oh. Just whacking them. I didn't think you could attack that fast. Did you get an update? Look at my stuff. Just whacking them, bro. Wow. Yeah, I did not know he could hit me that hard, where the shield just did nothing. Dogs? See, I thought dogs would kill him. I thought enough dogs would kill him. But he must have got an update, because normally he doesn't hit that fast. Let me try him against the Wither real quick. I know this is not really what you signed up to watch me do, but I know when the Warden first came out, the Wither destroyed him. Let's see if that is still true. Oh. What am I doing wrong here? There it is. Do it. When it first came out, the Wither okay, that really hasn't changed. That Wither's got a lot of health. Yes, Gohan Black. I can. I think I pretty much got my whole opinion out there, which is, this is hard to watch. The Wither will definitely. Like, maybe if the Wither goes down to half health and then it becomes a melee battle, I could see it in a slugfest going into Wardens. Now let me try this. Just one more thing. I'm gonna get this guy down. Make it a slugfest. In a melee slugfest, what are we looking at? Oh, okay. There you go. See, if the Warden gets him down to melee range, he'll wipe him up pretty quick. It's just that railgun ability is not that good. Kill. E? Yeah.
Baloney farts.
Baloney farts? Was there anything more to say about my opinion on villagers? I pretty much got it out. Gohan Black, I don't know if you're recording yet. I don't think making Minecraft harder is a bad thing. I think it's a good thing to have people go out and explore the world to get the best stuff in the game. I think it's very true that it's a little bit too easy to get perfect enchants on all of your gear by using villager trades in the way it is currently. You can literally just get the first village you find, reset a librarian, 20-something times until he sells you mending, and then you have mending on all your stuff. Maybe mending, like the best enchantment in the game, should just be a little bit tougher. There is a bit of criticism on Minecraft's end, is in what people say is, well, right now we have to go. This is the criticism people have, and I think it's fairly valid. That how are you going to make us? And this is what people say: how are you going to make us have to go to a swamp village to get mending when swamp villages don't exist? Why are you going to make me go to a jungle village to get whatever enchantment are unique to jungles when jungle villages don't exist in the game? My response to that is, I mean, yeah, that kind of sucks. I bet you they'll make jungle and swamp villages. I think that's probably going to happen at some point. It is kind of weird that they're not in the game right now, but it is also an experiment snapshot. So I think if they really want this update to go over super, super well, they will not have the villager trades update unless they also come out with swamp and jungle villages. I think that would be, if you're going to do this, that's the way you roll it out. I think rolling it out any other way makes you look kind of lazy, and you're just changing things without, doing the proper work. Here's the thing, though. Jungle swamp villages, how long would that take to freaking code? You've already got all of the code in place. They don't need to be crazy, just make a jungle village, make a swamp village, make them generate. It's all good. I think in Bedrock they already have jungle villages, so maybe they just steal that. Not that they need to steal it; it's still Minecraft. But I think people would feel better about it if there were jungle villages
already. Should give you the option to disable them when you create the world.
DEFCON, no, no, I don't agree with you, DEFCON. DEFCON says, I think changes like these villager changes should give you the option to disable them when you create the world. No. We're making Minecraft too complicated now. No. When you create a world, you're not going to pick and choose what the game does to you. It's gonna be in there, whatever it is. So, I like the change. I think it's a good change. When I spawn into a world, I've got to explore it. I've got to find a swamp. I've got to find a jungle. I've got to make note of that. I've got to connect them with either a road over the overworld, a big road, or a road in the nether. I think that's good for Minecraft. It's what I've done in the early days of my my original playthrough. I'm here on my world, and some of the early projects I did were building physical ways to connect my land. This birch road here, Didn't end up going anywhere. But I tried to. This spruce road leads to a desert town because I needed a reliable way of getting back and forth to that desert village. This horse road over here, which is kind of destroyed now because I've been mining out. But this led over to this town, which is over here. You can see the road still on the ground there. I built roads. I connected my town. I connected my world, I should say. And that's not a bad thing. I think we should be... I think what Minecraft's trying to do with this update is promote that more. And I'm all good with that. I think it's a great idea. And the only thing I'll say is if you're going to do it, I think a lot less people would complain if swamps and jungles, I don't need cherry blossom villages, but if swamps and jungles had villages that auto-generated, I think that would make it a little bit more palatable to the average Minecrafter. Maybe it's a bit of a based opinion, but I see what they're trying to do, and I like it. And that's pretty much my opinion. So, thank you all for watching. Subscribe! Okay, that'll be some good views for you all. You might have to cut that up. We got a little bit distracted at points, but that's okay. This is not a day. Okay, hold on. This is going to be a separate day. Day 3585, we went into creative and had the warden fight things. Okay, let's see. I keep forgetting the number. 1567. 156.7. So all of these got to go. A mine shaft overhaul? What don't you like about the mine shaft? I feel like mine shaft is pretty good, honestly. I feel like it's in a good spot. This side is actually harder than the other side, man. Because I got so close with my TNT duper. It's almost difficult to like get the blocks that are out of place. I think this side, I don't even need to cut it. Because look, it's already pretty cut. There's only a few blocks that are out of place. I think most of this, I'm just going to come back. I'm just going to put the wall up. It's already pretty cut. It's not as clean because I got it so close, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. You know, I think mine shafts are okay. I don't see a problem with mine shafts. Too simplistic? I guess, but they're underground. I don't know, it's a mine shaft. What do you know? Don't even know why I'm doing this. This is gonna actually hurt me later. How did I do that last time? Chat, you guys helped me out with the placing. It was like a combo. I can't remember how I did it. also should probably either fill those holes or like... I don't want monsters spawning in there. I'm gonna go grab some torches. It's crazy how many rockets I use just getting around. Oh, my elytra's about to break.
What was your favorite 100 Days spin-off to film?
Good question. To film, huh? Well, a lot of times the first thing that comes to mind is the answer, you know, and you should trust that. And I kind of liked, and I know this isn't technically 100 days, but 69 days comes to mind. It was kind of, and if you've watched 69 days, I call it a pseudo speed run. It's me playing the game as fast as I kind of can. Not necessarily as fast as I can, but trying to do everything in 69 days, basically. And it was a lot of fun, because that video came out, what, 2 years or so after the original? Maybe 3? I think 2. And so I had acquired a lot of skill, and it was fun to show it off. It was fun to go, hey guys, I know when you first saw me, I was this newbie Minecrafter, but look at me now, you know? That was kind of how it felt. Gotta make sure this is all... There's just gotta be a block. That is treacherous. And then where there's water, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm gonna cross that bridge when I come to it. Okay. There's no way around it, guys. I've got to dig some beacons. I was kind of putting it off, but I'm not going to be able to place this wall quickly unless I have beacons. Yeah, so it's got to be done. It's got to be done. I really don't want to get rid of all this debris, too. This was the first time I did it. And then if you come over here, you can see just how much cleaner the air is. There's pretty much no debris. There's a few pieces, but pretty much none. Alright. Next, we're going to go to the next day and dig some beacons. How's that sound? just heard the warden. I don't know how well you guys can hear that, but every now and then I do hear him. Don't know how that works. It's like a little sound effect, and I hear him. He reminds me, hey, I'm in prison, and I'm mad about it. All this cobblestone, bro. I hope that's enough iron. That's like 2 beacons worth of iron. I thought I had more than that. Where's my beacons? Do I need more? No. There they are. Dude, where? I should have way more beacons than that. I must have done math wrong or something. I must have done the math wrong, because that's only 16 beacons is only, it's not even 3. Oh, I mean, that's not the end of the world. I have a beacon farm. It's just kind of annoying. Looking good on iron, though. So at least I should have plenty of iron. Okay. And I have a fire potion. Alright, we're going back to digging beacons. Do I have my notes for where they need to go? I think Holly might have scribbled on them. Guess this is them. Yep, there it is. Getting all my notes here. I see your DEFCON potato. I see your message. Da-da-da. It should read out.
My point of view as a Litra killed adventure, these changes would just make trading tedious. It's focused in the wrong area. I'd love to see some more endgame changes to balance the op stage.
A Litra killed adventure? I don't know about that one. I think it made adventure easier. Which doesn't necessarily kill it. And the Elytra's not free. You gotta have rockets. It's very end game. If you really want to use it consistently, you gotta build creeper farms, sugarcane farms. Getting an Elytra's not that hard, but it really, I think once I got an Elytra, that's when I got into like, okay, I need to kind of, that was my first Elytra is when I finally like sat down and said, okay, I'm getting powerful. I need to know what I'm doing here. All right, let's see. This is $292. Is there a beacon here? No, there is not.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
That kind of butchered that. Biblioteca está aquí. So this is going to be minus 292, 180. And that's green, blue, purple, red, orange, yellow. Sorry if that sounds like nonsense. I am putting in a beacon. There. Right? $180. Perfect. Okay, here we go. We're going down, so we got our doing a little safety check here. Got our totem. Got the god apple. Fire potion. I'm not gonna pre-drink. Okay, straight down now. If I'm gonna die at any point during this stream, it's like right now. Beacon digging, you might think is kind of safe. It's kind of dangerous work. It's not for the faint of heart. You really got to make sure you're prepared for anything, because you are digging straight down. So if I'm gonna die, hold on to your seats. It might happen right now. So far, so good, though. Sometimes you dig down and it's like immediately you hit lava. That's never fun. Oh, there's a cave. Got right through it, though. There we go. Ooh! I love those. Nice. Little emerald ore. Not as rare as the deep slate emerald ore, but still pretty nice to get. I don't want to jinx myself, but so far this hole's been pretty good. Was it last stream? Maybe 2 streams ago I had to dig a beacon, and it was like 2 days. It was not an easy one. Yeah, there is a deep slate emerald ore. Very rare. Very rare. Something about the mechanics of how it spawns makes it super rare. Nearly there. Don't want to jinx myself, but probably the nicest beacon hole I've ever done. There's almost always some cave you gotta go through. It just kind of sucks when there's like a 20-foot drop.
Excited for new 100 days video tie for all you do.
It's not 100 days! It's 100 nights! Get it right.
Do you like Ark?
I've never played Ark. I think I would like it. I've just never played it. A lot of Minecraft to play, you know? Oh, goodness. Digging beacons does get old when you've done it like 30 times.
This series inspired me to play more Survival MC.
Oh, I'm glad. You know, someone else said they were inspired, and it warms my heart. I'm glad. I like survival. It doesn't necessarily have to be hardcore, right? But I like survival. To me, when you build something, you know, having to walk instead of using like creative tools, it just makes it feel more impressive, better, memorable. Do you have a wall? If you don't, you should have a wall. Don't let me catch you wallless. If I catch you without a wall, there will be consequences. All right. I'm getting pretty good at doing this. What you got to do is do the beacons on first. I'm standing in what will be 3.
You've inspired me to bully the poor.
Oh, good. Yes. I'm glad. Bully them. They deserve it. Take everything from them. Keep them poor. Okay. I've been getting better at doing this. When I first started digging beacon holes, I would dig a lot of unnecessary blocks. Nowadays, I'm pretty clean about it. As I say that, I mess up. But I only try to dig what's kind of necessary. I don't spend too much time digging holes.
Ever thought of doing 100 days only ocean?
I messed up. Yes, I have. That's a cool video idea. I'd like to do only jungle too. But, you know, people do all kinds of stuff with 100 days. I don't think I'd do... I don't think I would take it as far as being like, okay, I'm going to go 100 days in, like, a cherry blossom biome. I just don't... I don't think that's that's not that interesting. No offense to any... I'm sure someone has done that. I don't mean offense to you. But jungle, ocean, I'm going to prioritize those ones first. Perfect. Okay. Green is speed? No. I know blue is resistance. Purple is jump boost, green is speed, I think is how I do it. Okay. There's another beacon. I think I need... That's 1, 2... Oh man, I need a lot more. I have one on the corner, I know. There's the corner one. So I need... I got that one. I'll need that one. So 1, 2... 3 more beacons, and I only have enough for 1. Do I put it in, or do I just... Do I go... Well, okay, let's see. I need 3 there. And then on this side, I'll need 1. Right? 1, 2... 3, So I'll need 6 total beacons. 6 sextuple beacons. So 6 sextuple beacons is 6 beacons per sextuple beacon. So that's 36 beacons. Each beacon is a wither. So I need 3 wither heads, right? One beacon. I'm tired, guys. 1 beacon, 1 wither equals 1 beacon. So if I need 36 more beacons, I need 108. Okay. Well, let's go see how fast we can get 108 wither skeleton skulls. Oh.
Would you do any modded 100 days?
Yeah, maybe. I think I will eventually. It's not like I've sworn off them entirely, you know what I mean? I'm not one of those guys. It's like, oh, I'd never do it. But I'll say it once. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I really, really, really like when people who watch my videos can do them themselves without having to deal with mods and all this downloading and stuff. I like my videos to be done in a basic version of Minecraft. I haven't broken that yet, and I don't have a plan on breaking that yet. So, when I break it, it'll be a big deal. 100 nights, you can do with a basic old version of Minecraft. You want to survive 100 nights? Where it's a night-only world, I show you, when the video starts, how to set it up. You can do it exactly how I did. And yeah, maybe it's a little scuffed compared to how it might be done with mods. I'm sure you could download a mod that makes it always night or something like that. But you'll see tomorrow. 100, what did I say, 108? I need 36. 108 skulls, right? That shouldn't take too long. My farm has been tuned pretty well, actually. Because I've used it so much, I've got it down to a science. So it really shouldn't take that long to get that many skulls. We will see how many I can get in a day. Oh, look at all that XP just chilling.
You found a way to go inside the new statue yet?
You mean, yeah, no, I did that pretty early. I got the, I put a way to go inside. Oh, there's already 3, look at that. I'm already on my way. I'm already on my way. You know it's a good farm? You know the farm is quick when there's literally 3 skulls just chilling in it. That's a very rare item, right? Some people will spend a lot of time getting just one of those, and I've just got 3 of them chilling. So if you guys haven't seen this thing in a while, when it was first built, it was really just this area. It's been upgraded. It's been upgraded to have a sorting system. That can be turned on and off with this lever. There's a way, I think maybe back here. I put in a way to turn it off, the sorting. But it sorts out the bones and the coal, which I really don't need. And it just burns them. So the only thing it really has is it keeps my wither skeletons. The reason I did that, my collection system was getting constantly jammed up by bones and coal. So I put in that feature, and it does make it much, much better. Oh, how did we do this last time? It was, you want low entity distance or high entity distance. I remember we figured it out, and when I did it, it was like, okay, all right. Was it no chunks? Chat, how do I reload chunks? There's a, is it F3G? No. There's a button I can reload all the chunks. F3A? There it is. And then you want to put your render distance pretty low. So that pretty much the only thing that's rendering is my farm. Thank you, chat. You guys are awesome. How many skeletons have I killed, by the way? 12,000! Is it the most I've ever killed on all mobs? I feel like I've looked this up before. And yes. Creeper is a close second at 6,000. Zombie at 7,000. Maybe Skeleton, I imagine, is pretty high up there too. Vex is high. A lot of Vindicators. 47 Wandering Traders. It just has my murders in here. Yeah. By far the most I've killed mob of anything. Wither skeletons. But with all my beacons, I mean, come on. Nine donkeys? Yeah. Yeah. You know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Does it have wardens? Oh, it does. 16 of them. Wow. And villagers. 96 villagers. That's about right. And you know, I've probably killed way more, but I do it in a way where it doesn't count as a kill. You like light them on fire with lava, so it doesn't actually count as a kill. Oh, this is great. This farm got tuned, and it is just awesome. You know it's good when it's clogged. Yeah, Endermites are kind of rare. I don't really use Ender Pearls, you know? The only time people really even interact with Endermites is for Enderman farms, and I don't really want one. I've looked into them. It's just not something I really want. Ooh. Look, there's 3 skeletons just chilling in there. They can't even go through. Yeah, the system still kind of gets clogged. Oh, 6 in there! There's literally 10 skulls just in the hoppers waiting. Yeah, the system still can get kind of clogged because I'm just killing so many things all at once, but yeah, it's okay. At least, as long as I don't touch the items, they don't generally go in my inventory. Yeah, no, the one wolf, great how you cut it. You did a great job. You cut it so well.
If you could add one thing, what would you add to Minecraft?
Captain D, if I could add one thing, what would I add to Minecraft? I've said this for many years. And you might think it a simple thing. Sandwiches. Sandwiches! Yes. I find sometimes in Minecraft, the food is adequate, right? I've got golden carrots. They feed me, they keep me safe, blah, blah, blah. They're great. But they're kind of easy to get, right? You take, if you're crafting them, you take carrots, you add gold, you've got golden carrots. How I get mine is I just simply buy them from villagers. And they're good food. It's the best food in the game, golden carrots. That's what you want to be eating if you're an end game player. But I think there should be another tier of food that is just a little bit harder to craft. Not harder, but more tedious. Let me take, a little bit more tedious to craft a sandwich. But the sandwich, obviously, for that time, gives you more health, more saturation, more regeneration, maybe even some potion effects, stuff like that. I think with a sandwich update, you could even, put like a potion sauce on it. Let us get creative with how we craft our sandwiches. And let me have 64 of those sandwiches in my inventory. So if I want to take the time to craft the perfect sandwich for whatever I'm doing, I can have that in my inventory. I just feel like the food system is so very... It could be expanded upon, and I think sandwiches are kind of a fun Minecrafty way to do that. Imagine creating the perfect food for whatever situation you're going in. You can make like mining sandwiches where every time you eat
How do you feel about Texas and California? Heart.
I've been to both. And I think I liked Texas more. The weather in California was very, very nice. But I think I had a better vibe in Texas. Anyway. Sandwiches. People have been asking for stackable potions for forever. I don't think they'll ever do that. But stackable sandwiches that are handcrafted by you, right? Maybe, you put a meat in, right? They all need a meat or veggie, right? Because you gotta make the vegans feel good. You can't leave them out. They get very mad when you leave them out. Of course, bread is a big component of sandwiches, right? You're gonna have to at least have a wheat farm so you have bread coming in. And you can craft these sandwiches and make the best food in the game. But it's like custom, you know what I mean? That's kind of my vision for sandwiches. There is literally 17 wither skeleton skulls trapped in the system. Unable to move on further. They'll come out, they will. Enchanted, exactly, the real ender. Enchanted golden apple sandwich with Turtle of the Potion Master sauce on gilded bread. Like, that's the kind of vision I see for sandwiches. Not just like, oh, I put some, a simple steak and, some tomatoes, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I mean, in this sandwich update, give us the ability to make literally food that you eat it and you become God. But it's hard to craft, The food in the game, I think, could use a little bit of a spruce up, and I think sandwiches would be a fun way of doing that. How hard would it be, really? I don't mean to be this guy that's telling Minecraft to do their job better. How hard would it be to add tomatoes? right? How really can we just all... Yes, I know game design's tough, blah, blah, blah. How hard could it possibly be to put tomatoes into the game? Really? I'm saying that truthfully. If you had a team and the team had to put tomatoes into the game, I guarantee you, if they worked hard, you could do it in a day. Now you've got tomatoes. Let's get lettuce. All right, that's another day. What else goes on a sandwich? Pickles. We already have sea cucumbers. You don't even have to... You could update the sea cucumbers so they're actually useful for something. You want pickles on your sandwich? You got to go to the ocean. It goes on this theme of... the sandwich update goes on this theme of, like, what they're doing with the villagers right now, which is you have to explore Minecraft and if you want to get the best stuff. The sandwich update is that. It's perfect. You have to explore the game, get all of these different fruits and vegetables and everything, all of these different exotic meats and breads. You put them together to make something truly magnificent. Wouldn't even take that long. The crafting is the only thing I don't know how that would work. You would probably have to make a new, like, villager crafting station for sandwiches so you could layer them correctly. But, dude, that wouldn't be that hard either. Yeah, God, they will never do stackable potions. I could see, though, stackable sandwiches that are just a little more tedious to get, right? It's harder to put them together. It takes time, right? You're never going to have an automatic sandwich machine. It would take a lot of time to do properly. But once you do take that time and spend the time, you could have, like, basically stackable God potions. I think it's been about a day, right? By the way, look at all these skulls, bro. There's probably more. We started with 3 in here, and now there's 30, so that's 27 in a day. Bro, 27? Imagine for a brief moment getting 27 wither skeleton skulls in a day. In a day. Alright, guys, one last day, and then I'm getting off. I'm warning you. I smell dinner, and I'm hungry. I smell it. You turned 14 today, Timothy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Timothy. Happy birthday to you. I don't know what Torres is cooking, but it smells good, and I'm hungry. I don't know what it is. It smells good, though. It smells kind of like, it smells kind of like something. It's got bread in it, for sure. Like good toasty bread. I think I'm smelling garlic bread right now, because I'm smelling like a garlicky smell.
How How do you feel about the new biome-specific villager trades and how it will affect you single biome videos?
I kind of did a... I kind of did one earlier. I'm looking for it right now. Someone's going to post a full clip, I think at some point, of my opinion. How will it affect my single biome videos? It'll make them harder. But shouldn't they be? Right? I mean, I don't see that as a bad thing. If I'm gonna specifically challenge myself to live in a single Minecraft biome, I don't have a right to complain that it's difficult. Because I'm already playing the game in a more difficult way. Right? Like, if you're gonna complain that you can't get if you're playing in I don't want to say anything and have people get mad at me on the internet, but let's say you're playing in a super flat world and you have no right, if they change the game and now you can't get villager trades, dude, that's just what happens, you know? You're already playing, I'm playing in a super flat world, right? I'm not going to complain that the game is hard. I'm literally challenging myself extra. So what, you can't get mending? Fix your gear or work on something else. If that means the only thing you have access to as far as armor goes is iron, well, I guess you're wearing iron armor in your super flat world, right? Sorry, not sorry. That's my opinion. And I don't mean to sound mean to anyone who challenges themselves in that way. But, like, yeah, if it comes down to it and you have to start a new world and you want to play on super flat, guess what? You're not going to be able to buy mending from librarians. So that means you're not going to be able to get super amazing gear and keep it forever. But maybe you shouldn't be able to do that. That's my argument, and I'm sticking with it. Maybe you shouldn't be able to get the best gear in the game in a super flat world by abusing villagers. You know what I mean? Maybe that means you have
Jingleman.
Jingleman. Like, I imagine if I started a new super flat world today and it had these changes, you probably could still get diamond armor from villager trades, right? Jonky! You probably could still get diamond armor from villager trades. You just wouldn't be able to get mending. So you would be able to get diamond armor. You might even be able to upgrade it. You know, put it on an enchanting table, do whatever you want to do with it. The only thing you're not going to be able to do is make it perfect. Yeah, this guy. He's speaking the truth we all need to hear, but don't want to. Yep. I am. They don't want to hear the truth. You can always go fishing for mending. Yeah. Put some water on the ground, go fishing. Why? All of a sudden, the farm just doesn't want to work now. There it goes. Like, don't complain if you have a super flat world that it's hard. It's supposed to be hard, right? You can fish. You can always fish. Just fish. Yeah, it kind of sucks. You got to fish for, you know, maybe a week to get a single mending book, but Biggie Cheese, thanks for the 10. Appreciate you. Glad to have you, Biggie. Just go off camera for one, bro. Who would know? Yeah, I mean, sure, bro. I guess. I did a little fishing off camera. That's all you would have to say. I did a little fishing off camera. I'm gonna see if I can unclog this, dude. This is so clogged. Oh, it's so clogged. Will that break that? Probably shouldn't do that, actually. It's so clogged. I need to make this like a double... Biggie cheese again! Look at this man. Biggie cheese. Out here dropping 50s with no message or anything. Biggie, I appreciate you. I do. But you... It's mysterious. Isn't it? What? Who drops 50 bucks? No message. It's a lot of money to drop and not have a message. I mean, there's a sticker. It says you're amazing. And I think you're amazing, Biggie Cheese. I do. I do. I mean, he's Biggie Cheese. He's obviously loaded, so he can do whatever he wants. I have a lot of coal. That's why I'm throwing it away. Because I do have a bunch. I have a lot of coal. And if I ever need more coal, I can just come here. I'll get stacks of it. I can turn off the system. I don't like selling coal, though. It's just not clean. I know it's worth money, but it's just not clean. Oh, man. I'm hungry. I am so hungry. I'm gonna eat whatever Torres is cooking. I'm pretty sure it smells... I'm smelling garlic bread. That's what I'm smelling. So it's probably, I bet you, it's garlic bread and spaghetti. Because that's, you know, when I'm streaming, she likes to cook an easier meal. Because it is hard when, you know, you got 2 kids. She's watching both kids and cooking, so can we get a shout out for Torres doing all that? Biggie Cheese! No message, by the way. Biggie Cheese, bro. He is the... How much money he got? He got all of it. He got all the money. No message. Just... You can say hello. Thanks, Biggie. Appreciate you, Biggie Cheese. It's always crazy to see, and I appreciate it. I know you're a fan. You wouldn't give me all that money if you weren't a fan. So I appreciate you being a fan and you know, and all that. So I love my fans. I love them. I wish I could give you some garlic bread, Biggie Cheese, but I'm sure you could go buy it, Mr. Cheese. But I think the fans, even the fans, Biggie, they want to hear from you. I sense it. Even the fans want to hear from Mr. Biggie Cheese. Give us some life advice. Oh, wise, biggest of cheesest. Woo! Okay. Ah ha ha. Okay, so I would have been okay. I had God apples in my inventory.
Are you a fan of the hit TV series Breaking Bad?
Yeah, I do. I like Breaking Bad. As I was turning my mouse, I don't know if you can hear that. It hit my keyboard, and I almost fell in lava. I think I would have been okay. God apple was in my inventory, and that has fire resist, and I can always just pause. Right? It's Minecraft. Sometimes you fall in lava, you know, and you can you pause. You just okay. Now I'm thinking. I can see my hotbar. But that was a little... I gotta be more careful out there. I am still in the nether, right? My favorite food / drink. You know what, man? You can't go wrong with a good old-fashioned steak. A good old-fashioned steak. You know, it's just one of those foods that I don't think gets old. And yeah, totems give fire reds, so I think I would have been okay. It's just always a little scary when you potentially
Stay
put
hydrated
yourself...
and say hi to the family for me.
Yeah, you
Heart.
know, the only thing I've drank this whole stream was a single Red Bull. So I probably should have some water when I get out of here. Couple minutes, and then this day will be over, and I'm gonna say goodbye. I told Torres I'd be off at 7 for dinner, and I smell it, dude. It smells good. Try doing super flat netherite armor. It's a nightmare. Well, maybe it should be, you know? I have very little sympathy for anyone who does these crazy challenges and goes, but my crazy challenge I'm doing is hard. Yeah, maybe it should be. But this crazy insane challenge I'm doing, it's hard. Shut up. Be a man. Maybe that was a bit harsh. Maybe that was a bit harsh.
Would you delete this world for $1 million?
You know, I've answered this question many times. I would do it for 10. For 10 million, if an Arabian prince came to me and said, hey, I don't like you, I am a hater, and I want you to delete the world, here's $10 million. I would say, okay. I'd delete it. 10 million? Yeah. I'll delete the world. $1 million, bro? Nah. Nah. But 10? I'll take 10. Two minutes. Ugh. We got a stack. Okay. My hunger has reached critical levels. I'm starting to see my life flash before my eyes. Guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you all for being here. But it's time to go eat dinner. You all should too. Stay hydrated, stay notable. Tomorrow, 100 Nights. Be there. It's dead dropping, no premiere. So you can watch it whenever. You don't have to show up at any one time. Check it out. It's going to be sweet. I'm really proud of the video. I think you'll all like it. It's going to be awesome. Thank you all for being here. Thanks, Biggie Cheese, by the way. Throwing all that money in. Shame he didn't get a message in, but you know, there's always next time. Bye, guys. I'm gonna go eat some food. So just know that I'm happy. I hope all of you are too. Having a good day. Enjoying life. Staying notable. See you guys next time. Love you all.